seen that there was a war between farmers and their men in them days. I think there was, particularly in Suffolk. These employers were famous for their meanness. They took all they could from the men and boys who worked their land. They bought their life strength for as little as they could. They wore us out without a thought, because with the big families there was a continuous supply of labour. Seven young men left the village at the beginning of 1914 to join the army. There weren't a recruiting drive on. The war hadn't started. They escaped. They just changed their sky, as they say. And I was one of them. I have a lot of my father's features. So have you.
Tom? Robin?
Although I ain't as tall as he was, I have his hands. Hands last a long time, you know. The village sees the same hands century after century. That's a marvellous thing, but that's true.
Somebody stands for the truth. Somebody stands for the truth.
Can you give us a hand?
Have you got any more to do today then?
No, that's the only one.
It's just through here. Why is it you asked to do? Just lift the beer out with it. That's a bit awkward. If you can get the other end and push it through as I lift it.
Go steady.
Yeah, that's how does it heavy, so.
Just watch out for that thing out.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Can you put it down now?
Yeah.
That's it. Just rest it there.
In my 4 months' training with the regiment, we put on nearly a stunning weight and got a bit taller. They said it was the food. But that was really because for the first time in my life, there'd been no strenuous work. I want to say this simply as a fact. The village people in Suffolk in my day were worked to death. That's not just talk. That's what happened to me.
Oh, it's a bit bumpy, but it's plenty long enough.
We're going now.
Watch that bird shit. Yeah, that'll do lovely. I can put this muffler on now.
We arrived at the Dardanelles. The first things we saw were big wrecked Turkish guns. The second, a big marquee. That didn't make me think of the military, but of the village fates. Other people must have thought like this, because I remember how we all rushed up to it like boys getting into a circus, and then found it was all laced up. We unlaced it and rushed in. It was full of corpses. Dead Englishmen. Lines and lines of them with their eyes wide open. I thought of Suffolk, and it seemed a happy place for the first time.
On. Hello? Morning, Mr. Smith.
Hello, Tom.
The radio news at 9 o'clock.
Now.
Going home for breakfast?
Yes.
I belong to Suffolk, but I always thought of moving. Though, apart from the army, I've only left here once. Times were so bad I thought I'd ever go to Newmarket. Newmarket was crowded with village boys who had a handy way with horses. They hoped the toffs would fancy 'em and put 'em in the racing stables. So we walked there. 40 mile there and 40 mile back. I never got the job, you see.
What are you so late for? You're on the drag this morning? Tom, said you're on the drag.
What to do?
What to do, so have I. I had your breakfast cooked half an hour ago. It's nearly all dried up. It's in the paper. Why are you so late?
So I've got a lot to do, haven't we? Is that ready?
Thought the governor made it a little easier for you today.
The afternoon off.
See, that other old boy is dead too, who was in the Ipswich hospital with him. All right. Bit hard debating, isn't it? You see what I'm doing, don't you? Tom, do talk to me.
I've got to wear that.
That's one of your grandfather's.
Get all dressed up.
You have a little respect.
You don't mind. He's gone early.
Respect there's a bacon here with all the bread.
Morning, Mr. House.
Morning, Mr. Arnicles. Can I pay on Friday? So busy today, I don't know which way to turn.
Yes, certainly.
Right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank goodness he made me cut loose. Got all the sandwiches to make. You think Governor will send a wreath?
Expect he will.
I'll have you mention it.
I haven't seen him this morning.
Oh, it dropped a hint during the week, didn't you?
Really?
Well, we're all busy. Now, I know what they'll do. They'll pick a bunch of flowers out the garden and send. Them sort always do. You're all right while you're on the go. But when you're dead and gone, it don't matter.
Got any tea?
What that hurt you had poured me one out today?
You're up, aren't you?
Wonder if Jane will wait on you like this. Did you ask her to come?
She'll be here later on.
Give me a hand. She didn't say if her mother was coming, I suppose.
Got me wife, I.
Don't eat with your mouth full.
If you talk to me when I'm eating, I've got to answer, ain't I?
I'll sit there a minute. Oh, next week ate this morning. Oh, I need that. It'd be awful to see that going down the hill. Still, the old co-op will give them a good send-off. They always do.
I'll be on my best behaviour, don't worry.
Well, you know what people say. She brought him up all on her own, and he's grown up to a scruffy little rascal.
Don't you worry about what people think, don't you?
Well, there'll be people looking at you.
I'm all right, aren't I? I ain't worth worrying all the time, is it? Don't do you any good, do it? But you couldn't have stayed at home. I'm sure you'd have been happier.
Well, I don't know. We looked after him as best as we could. Anyway, I've been thinking, what about that house for you and Jean?
I want to live round here. I want to get away.
Why?
I don't want to live in a tied house, anyway.
That door and all.
Is Mrs.
Good
Rose,
morning.
is it?
Yes.
I just thought this race for
Oh, how lovely. Thank you ever so
Okay.
much.
you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Tom! at all.
Why is that?
Look at this lovely wreath. It's from the governor. Careful with it.
Love and memory, dear Tom.
There's the back door now. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Hello, Fred.
How are you?
Oh, pretty miserable. I should be glad when day's over.
Listen, I got a nice big in there for you this morning. Bye-bye.
Bye. More old catalogues.
Ah.
Oh, I don't know. That looked like old Reverend Wilkes writing on there.
Who's he, eh?
Oh, you don't remember him? He was, well, you were 2 when he left. Oh, poor old boy. Fancy him thinking of us. Yes, that he is. Dear Mrs. Rouse, allow me to sympathise with your great loss. Tom, he will always be Tom, to my dear wife and myself. He was very much part of the backbone of old England, and we shall all miss him. 50 years on the same farm. Indeed, except for the call of duty in 1914.
I did sentry again that night.
Would have never absented himself.
It was 1-2 sentry, 1-2 sentry all along the trench. I knew the next sentry up quite well. I remembered him in Suffolk singing to his horse as he ploughed. And now he fell back with a great scream and a look of surprise. Dead. Was quick anyway, I thought. On June the 4th, we went over the top. We found a great muddle. Carnage and men with their rifles shouting, Allah, Allah, which is God's name in the Turkish language. Of the 60 men I'd started out the war from Harwich with, there were only 3 left.
Tom, I'm reading.
I once even thought of going to Australia, but then I thought to myself, supposing you get out there and you don't like it, then what'll you do? I always wanted to do a bit of farming on my own. I'd like to have owned something, even if it was only a little small holding where I could have kept pigs. Being on my own is a dream which I would have liked to come true. Don't you end up like me.
Ted, what have you bought here today?
Well, I went and got a few more crocks. I thought you might have several people come back and want ready. You had so lot messing about.
Can't the front door and all?
Well, I ain't got a damn lot to tell you, minute. We got a lot on this morning. You got somebody coming.
Your father could have gone to the grammar school, but he never. Tom was always a clever boy, but I couldn't afford the extras. I wouldn't have done him much good anyways, would it? All that schooling, and he'd still have ended up dead in the war. this sudden journey to the battlefield was amazing. I had a gun and I understood that because of rabbiting, and I had a New Testament. That was handy for smoking or for lavatory paper. We must have killed men. Yes, I got several. But the worst thing was the wet. We set to work to bury people. We pushed them into the sides of the trench, but bits of them kept getting uncovered and sticking out, like people in a badly made bed. Hands were the worst. They would escape from the mud, pointing, begging. There was one which we all shook when we passed, saying, "Good morning," in a posh voice. Everybody did it. The bottom of the trench was springy like a mattress because of all the bodies underneath. At night, the flies entered the trenches and lined them completely. That was like a moving cloth. We were all lousy. We couldn't stop shitting because we caught dysentery. We wept, not because we were frightened, but because we were so dirty.
All ready?
I looked forward to leaving school so that I could get educated. I knew that education was in books and not in school. There were no books there. I was a child when I left, but I already knew that our learning was rubbish, that our food was rubbish, and that I should end as rubbish if I didn't look out.
Hello? What are you doing here then?
Just thought I'd come round this way for a change.
You're just going back, are you?
Yeah. My mum wanted to know if you could come round and give her a hand.
And I probably won't finish about 12.
You know, she's in a bit of a state to get going on and all.
Never mind.
Uncle, give him a kiss.
Not run away, will you?
When he's a marry her.
Go on. Off you go. Look, Miss Clark's coming.
Miss Clark?
Cheers.
Okay.
Go on, then you go. Go on.
People look to education now in the same way as they once looked to religion. Are you saved? Have you got your O-levels? That's the same thing. Salvation.
Good morning, children. Good morning, Sandra. Sit down. Now, I want absolute silence while I take the register, please. Andrew Stevens.
Present, ma'am.
Albert Campbell.
Present, ma'am.
Richard Williamson.
Present, ma'am.
Jack Brompton.
Present, ma'am.
James Wright. James Wright.
The school was useless. The farmers came and took boys away from it when they felt like it.
Roger
The
Hammond.
parson raided it for servants.
Harry Rackham.
The teacher was a respectable woman who did her best.
Tom Rouse. Tom Rouse.
Present, ma'am.
There's no need to make that noise. Right, let's have your hands folded, please. Frank Woods. Frank.
Frank. Present, ma'am.
Luke Chapman. Rosalind Green. Kate Creasy.
Present, ma'am.
That's all right, Frank, don't cry. It's all right. Laura Murrell.
Present, ma'am.
Julia Gray. Julia Gray. Reuben Gray. Amos Gray. Where are they? Where are the Gray family? Come on. One of you knows. Andrew Stevens.
No idea.
You sure? Come on, where are they?
Don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You want to stand in the corner all day? Where are they?
Stone picking.
Stone picking. I've had enough of this. I'm trying to run a school here, and every day half my class is away out working on the farms. And I said sit quietly. Stop that! All right, hands on your heads. And no smirking there, you. Right.
We were thrashed a lot at school. Fathers would be ordered to the school to hold their sons, while the mistress thrashed them. Most of the teachers were big thrashers, but we were tough, mighty tough.
Hands on your head, I said. On your head. That's better.
Everybody said, don't to boys then. But after a while, we never listened. We were wondering how we could get away.
Tom Rouse, put your hands back on your head. How dare you disobey me? What do you think you're doing? Come out here. Tom, stop it! Tom, stop it! Tom, what do you think you're doing? Stop it! Tom! Stop it! Tom! Stop it!
That was hell, fire and water for a young boy then when he started work. The difference between a boy and a man at work is that although the boy's strong, he ain't got the kind of strength to allow him to keep up all the day. That was this which the men used to mock when I was young. No one liked being young then as they do now. They wanted to get it over with. Everyone was out stone picking all the time. The whole family had to do it. Otherwise the man wouldn't have kept his job or his cottage. The wife had to pick up 24 bushels of stones a day, so the children often had to help her. That brought her 2 shillings. Each parish had to man its own lanes then, and the stones were used for this. A tumbril was put in the field, and a line was chalked round it. When you'd filled it up the line, you got the 2 shillings. We did it every minute we weren't at school, and often when we should have been at school.
Morning, Mrs. Gray.
Morning, boy.
It was all I can remember.
Where's the master? I want to get a job.
Got that argument.
The farmer was very tall. He stood looking down at me and smiling. So you're 13 and you left school, but what can you do? I can do anything. Well, there's a mangold field over there. You can do that.
How'd you get on, boy?
What are you going to get? Asked my mother when I told her. 3 bob a week, I replied.
3 bob a week.
Mother said, how lucky you are. That was the beginning of being grown up.
Hey, Todd. Yeah, a minute, boy. What time is that number?
Well, it's 3 o'clock.
Right to you, you know. If you want anything else, you'll just give us a day when
Did your mother tell you?
Yeah, but you know what I am, my women, when I get together, I miss the old, bloody pandemonium.
Yeah.
See,
You want a bad old boy, that was he?
no, boy, one of the best. One
Oh,
of the
he's
best.
finding your times.
Oh, I've been around all cutting his time. I remember that time I had old back bade. He made me laugh. He got took short one day and he crawled into the ditch. He gone 7 minutes, he come out there hauling. Yeah, but he bent over, you know. So I can't get up. I thought his old back got him again. Last we hadn't done his braces up, his flowy buttons, you know. We laugh at that.
Yeah, I'll be off. I've got a lot to do.
Yeah, well,
Hang on.
I'll see you later.
We old men had art, because we had damn all else. We'd fiddle about with some ditch, making such a rare fuss of it. We'd do the sugar beating perfectly, the worst damn job on the farm. Even if our fingers were half dropping off with the cold, that kept us from despairing. You young men have efficiency, but I don't suppose efficiency's enough either. The farmers have changed for the better too. The hostility between the farmer and his men have either disappeared or is on the way out. That definitely is. The farmer and the young workers are closer together.
Morning, Tom.
How are you? All right? So if I get away early this morning?
Yes, that'll be all right. I can look after the animals, but no.
Do you reckon you'll be there this afternoon?
I hope to be there, yes.
Yeah? It's 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, church.
Well, you won't really want to come back, will you? Manage all right?
Well, so yeah, if you can manage. Now you got a lot on in that.
Yeah, well, I think I can manage to come. Yeah, well, we got this sheep dipping on us over there.
It's a bit like the father at me, really, of not having a father himself.
Oh, well. Poor old boy's gone.
Yeah, I should miss him.
I'm sorry, kiddies. Sorry, Tom. I'm sorry. Of course, the old chap had his faults, didn't he? But we all have our faults, don't us?
Yeah.
If I was all written in the face, we'd look bloody ugly, shortly.
That's right.
Up! Hey!
Can you turn that back? Come here, love. Turn it to the back, once it all...
Well, ready then.
You thought you were going to miss it, did you? Well, you have to back a look. You know. Oh, yeah, look, I missed it.
Well, I know one time a day he walked to Newmarket to get a job in the stables. Of course, he tried 2 or 3 places, but he couldn't get a job. He walked all the way to Newmarket and walked all the way back. That was 40 miles there and 40 miles back.
Get out!
They wanted me to join the army, and that was when I was 18, 19, and I was only 17, so I didn't go with them, but they went all over the world. India, Hong Kong, Singapore and Shanghai. Oh, and India.
Would you like to go on?
Well, I would have done, but I don't know. I like this old country best, Suffolk.
Your old roots are deep down out of the
Yeah, I like old Suffolk. I don't think you can beat it, do you?
Oh, I don't think so. I think there's worse places about, don't you?
Yes, 'cause there is. Oh, deserts and all that. You don't want to go there, do you?
Hey! Yeah, I thought you'd gone, didn't you? That way, mate. What are you doing, Charlie? Watch out, next one. Oh, that'll be over here in a minute.
The shepherd castrated the male lambs, the little tups, about an hour after they'd been born. They say that what you never had, you never miss. I wonder. The tails used to be cut off with a hot iron and balls nicked out with the shepherd's teeth. He ate well that day. But the tups went a bit behind after they'd been castrated. They got thin. That pulled them down. That's a surprising thing to happen to you when you've just come into the world on a spring morning.
I hear you're getting married, aren't you? Well, boy, if there's anything better in this world, then I never had it.
Let's have one. Ease them down with a lump. Come on, you'll go to heaven one day. Here, I see
Please be seated. Let us pray. Now will you please stand? According to the scripture, they went down, both of them, together into the water. My sister Jean Quantrill, do you in your baptism affirm that the Lord Jesus Christ is Lord and Saviour?
I do. I've come here today to be baptized, to prove my faith in the Lord Jesus Christ.
On this, the confession of your faith, my sister, I now solemnly baptize you into the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Suffolk used to worship Sandy, not God. I don't know why they went to all this trouble. Anybody with a mite of common sense could see how useless it was. Chapel, 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 Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Best suits. There were these Baptists. What were they trying to do? There were so many of them, they could have set the whole village on its ear had they followed Jesus. But all you heard them say was Sunday.
Welcome to the chapel, Jean.
Bugger Sunday, I say. And praise God when you can.
Hey, give him up. Give him up. Hey, hey. Get up.
I tell you what, I ain't got VO now.
There's one or two things I'd like to talk to you about what's to happen after the funeral and that.
Nice miss, old boy.
No, well, he's one of the older generation. What he done well. He wouldn't leave a job to do and go home at 5. If it was needing done, he used to stop and do it. But
Yeah.
he started to work here, I think, when he was 12. I think he ran off from school but he was kept on the farm all the time ever since.
I suppose the family needed the money, don't they? You know, they weren't lying about then.
Well, they did.
A lot of mouths to feed.
There's wasn't any family allowances in them days. Or any other allowances, I don't think. Only work.
Old garden's growing up now.
Yes, and looks like a wilderness, doesn't it?
Yeah. Old grandfather, he'd have seen that. It'd upset him, I reckon.
It's not a very nice day to be talking about these things with this funeral coming on, is it? But would maybe you'd like something done, or Jean and you would like something done for this house to get it modernised?
Yeah.
You look nice.
You getting on, Auntie? All right?
Yes, thanks, yes.
We should put that on more often. You look nice and smart. See now, it's white. Thought I had a car, but keep reaching in front of you. It's all right, dear.
Hello. Oh. Hello. How you getting on, are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
Nice to see you. I'm not too bad.
Yeah, you all right?
For quite a while now, we don't live far away.
No, that's right. This time we meet.
Yes, that's the awful part of it, really, isn't it?
We'll come see nothing on. I don't be long now or something.
I am pleased. There's some lovely flowers. He was so fond of his garden, weren't he?
Yeah.
It always feels cold, whatever time of year, doesn't it, when you go to the funeral? You've got your coat.
That's right.
Wrap
Never
you
know
up.
if you might want it, do you?
No.
What do you think, Ted, about the old governor?
Let him come home. Been with me.
Well, I don't think that was his fault. I think he had somebody come out of him and called him a why.
Do you think he'll come to church?
I don't know. Depend what he got on. He thought some bit of him, didn't he? I expect perhaps he will.
He should. I would think so. It's a matter of respect, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
After working on that farm for that number of years. What did he say, Tom?
He said he'd be coming.
Yeah, to make clear. Yeah, like I'll put the light out. And there's a lot of stuff there. The old cat don't get at them. Yeah, you gotta leave anything up there. Okay. Right, Charlie?
Yes, I'm all right.
he used to be so fond, Tom, of this village. Well, you see, he was born here and went to school here and got wed here. This is his real native place.
What would he say of all this building going up now, Aunt Ida?
Oh, I don't know what he would say.
Village is changing now,
That's
isn't it?
fact, yes. He'd wonder why some of the poor old cottages had been knocked down. Of course, it's only right, I think. It's progress. Of course, he got an idea into his head, my brother, that he'd like to get a job at Newmarket. So, of course, off he went, and a long way he had to go to. But he came back after 2 or 3 days.
Can't you stop a little while, Aunt Ida? You keep on the go all the time.
Well, all these memories, Dulcie, keep flooding back to me.
Yeah, well...
I'm sorry, but...
You'll have to save them till we get back from the church.
She's all right?
Well, I can't take no more, Tom. You keep chiming in, starting her off, can't you? Keep quiet a little while.
I used to love them coloured eggs.
What was
What
that?
our Sunday school teacher used to boil up for us. For Easter Sunday, all different colours. Purple, yellow, blue, green.
How did she get them all coloured then?
Well, she used to boil something up in the water, I think. They say if you put onion skins in, they turn them yellow and green. I don't know how true it is, but howsoever, we all went off with one. Easter Sunday morning, as soon as we'd been to Sunday school. We used to love to go to the village shop. That was less than 5 minutes away. We were ever so pleased if we got a farthing or a halfpenny.
It's a pity he didn't look after his money a bit more then in later years.
You mean? All right, wasn't he?
I think he had a little bit put away, don't you? I think he did, although he never told me.
Well, I never found much when I cleared up.
No, I don't suppose so.
Perhaps
Sure,
there is.
looking around for his money ain't no good at that, is it?
I went
Poor
looking
old
for his
boy.
money, Tom. Now, don't be like that. That's the last thing I was looking for.
I expect you spend it all. Good job.
That's the only time he ever left the village is when he went to the 1914-18 war. And he was away till 1919. Many an adventure he had, and a narrow escape. But he didn't get wounded or anything, which was a blessing.
All day. Yep.
You good, cause she's all right.
Granddad used to be just the same. You start him off, he'd carry on from morning till night. Thank goodness you didn't get that habit from him.
Will you make up for it?
That's where he did his courting.
What, at the rectory?
That's where Charlotte used to be in service. She was a lovely girl with long fair hair, a beautiful complexion and blue eyes. Tom used to slip round there. He wouldn't always be about, the vicar. Yes.
I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God, whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another. We brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. For man walketh in a vain shadow, and disquieteth himself in vain. He heapeth up riches, and cannot tell who shall gather them. And now, Lord, what is my
I
hope?
never did no playing in all my life.
Truly
There
my
was nothing in
hope
my
is even in
childhood,
thee.
only work. I never had pleasure. But I've forgotten one thing, singing. One day a year, we all went to Southwold, along with the women and children. There was such a lot of singing in the villages then, and boys sang in the fields, and at nights we all met at the forge and sang. The chapels and churches were full of singing. When the first war came, I was singing, singing, singing all the time. So I lie. I have had pleasure. I've had singing.
I held my tongue and spake nothing. I kept silence, yea, even from good words, but it was pain and grief to me. My heart was hot within me, and while I was thus musing, the fire kindled, and at the last I spake with my tongue. Lord, let me know mine end, and the number of my days, that I may be certified how long I have to live. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday. Thou makest his beauty to consume away, like as it were a moth fretting a garment. Every man, therefore, is but vanity. Man that is born of a woman hath but a short time to live, and is full of misery. He cometh up and is cut down like a flower. He fleeth as it were a shadow, and never continueth in one stay. In the midst of life,
You be careful of the governor. The farmers still aren't used to their men being free. I know he gives you little things, petrol for your motorbike, things like that, and one day he'll give you a cottage. But he wants more than your work. He wants you to be beholden to him in some way, just like the old days. He wants you to throw your life into his farm. He wants to own you.
keeping well?
Yes, thanks. Done all, everything all right?
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Hello.
Jim, how are you?
Oh, not too bad.
I thought we'd best get this cut down and then we can give it
See you
a hand.
later.
That's right.
See you, Wendell.
Yes.
Such a lovely hymn, wasn't it?
Beautiful. Yes.
It's a lovely day for it, too.
Yes, indeed. Goodbye.
You might leave, I suppose. I know you like it well enough, but I'm thinking of your future, you see. You work for a farmer, and one day he'll make you his farm foreman. What's that? You young men are beginning to realise that farming has no future for you. You aren't a farmer's son. You won't inherit.
We make such a pair, don't we? I think perhaps this time, you know, there will be a wedding following a funeral.
Who want another cup of tea?
Top me up, could you, Mrs. Rice?
Well, I don't know which is your cup now. I'll give you a cup.
We were healthy, strong children, but small. One of our great desires was to have cake. Nearly all our food was boiled on account of there being no oven in most of the cottages. A treat was any party where you could eat cake.
Folks, did you know I was with Charlotte in service at the rectory? She's a lovely girl, very pretty, with long blonde hair.
Were you really?
Yes.
That's going back a few
We
years.
we didn't have much wages, but we were very happy there. The rector and his wife were very kind to us.
Get the old file out.
Yes.
Start my teeth up. That's right. Ain't so many bones in it, is there?
Do you remember, Charlie, what lovely summers we had before the last World War? Not the last World War, the First World War. How beautifully hot it was in July and August. And they used to get the harvest sometimes finished in about 3 weeks.
Well, it all depends on the weather.
I used to love to see the horses and the binders going round.
We always sang as we worked through the corn. All the men and the boys. You asked me what the song was. Never mind the song. That was the singing that counted.
Days ain't quite so long now, are they? I thought when we were high school, that's a bit different.
A poacher was nearly always just a farm labourer who simply had to go out and get a bird or a rabbit for the family dinner. Your father once said to me when he was a boy, "Father, if you take into account what the good books say, that every beast on this earth is for the good of mankind, why should Colonel Hawtrey have the bloody lot?"
Would you like something a little stronger than tea? Jim, what about you? Do you like something a little stronger?
What do you got there?
Dandelion, elderflower, parsnip, and ginger.
And if I get some maybe...
There you see, look.
a little of each.
You can see the 3 generations. That's old Tom.
Old Tom.
That's Dulcie's Tom.
Oh,
And this is
Dulcie's
the boy Tom.
And that's the boy Tom. The dark hair,
Yes.
dark eyes.
Yes. Let's hope anyhow that this young Tom doesn't have to go and
Yes,
fight
I
in
do
a war.
hope.
We met at a dance. That was 1943. Of course, they say it was love at first sight. But I remember that dance as if it was yesterday. You know what? Us girls were anybody in uniform, we were after 'em.
What do you got to do when you go back and you're off again?
Do some fighting, I reckon.
Oh, what are you going to think of that?
I don't know, I ain't never killed nobody before.
I reckon you'll have a bloody chance now. You'll look at you number 1, boy. That's what they tell me. You'll get home again, boy. You'll soon be home. What do you keep gaping about that? God, last I can see. Well, I tell you what, she looked like a bit all right to me, boy. You get, I thought you'd been a looking at her. I'll come up and do the damn talk. You can do the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a little change. Ladies, excuse me.
Broomstick regiment, I call this. Yeah, well, no, but you don't stop them there old things are coming over here, dropping them old bums about. Yeah, get the bait, and away comes Jerry. Boom, boom, boom.
Are you all right, Dulcie?
Yeah, fine.
You're sure?
Yeah. Good night.
Of course, you know what happened then. Killed, and I never did see him no more. Of course, I was left with young Tom.
Still, you've got the boy, and that's a blessing.
Yes, that's true.
If it hadn't been for the boy, you might have married again. He won a scholarship at the grammar, you know, but his mother couldn't afford to let him go on account of the extras.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
He never mentioned that to me.
There was a lot you didn't know.
It's a bit late now. Oh, we got married in a hurry.
Yes, I know you did.
Cliff, I was telling him a tale the other day about old Tom, but I tell no child this morning. Oh? He don't believe
Couldn't
it.
you wait a bit before you changed?
One day,
I'll get back to work.
he did something
Couldn't
else
somebody
bad.
else done that today?
We was up Akenfield and he got took short. He shot
You asked me to go back.
Oh, good Lord.
Can be long.
Come on, Granny, it's time you thought about going home.
But I don't want to, Frances. I want to stop a little longer with my friends and relations.
Oh, I ain't nothing back. He said, just can't get up. I said, well, you bloody old fool. You done your brace up, you fly back.
Jim! Be quiet.
I just about him. I can't hear.
Chapel people here. Jim's mother's
I can't
here.
hear. They're on about something else. I tell you.
Never mind, Jim, that's all right. Have a good old laugh.
Yeah, jolly good. That's right, yeah.
That's a funny thing I should be at this funeral today, but I remember Tom laughing one day till he went to the funeral. And when they went to have a cup of tea like we are having now, he used to say, now what sort of husband was he? Oh, she'd say one of the best. You couldn't wish for a better one. So we used to lie in bed Sunday mornings and hear the church bells ringing. We used to go up with the ding and come down with the dawn. And she'd say, if hadn't been for that fire engine going by, the bloody time he'd have been alive now.
He ought to know better than telling stories like this at the
Yes, he
funeral.
do, really, doesn't he?
There, I don't suppose Tom would really mind.
No, he's got no harm in it. And, did I ever tell you about Tom and Charlotte, that they got married quietly?
No.
He went out of the harvest field one lovely July day, and we missed him and we missed Charlotte. You know, I used to be in service with her at the rectory.
Yeah.
She was a lovely girl, tall.
Get off, girl, honestly, honest. They're the stories, you get them time after time.
Well, we missed them out of the harvest field. Couldn't make out where they'd gone. And after a little bit, they came back with the parson. They were all smiling. So the parson said, Mr. and Mrs. Tom Rewis, I've just married them. Oh, how astonished we all were. So we wished them the best of luck, and of course, you know that little cottage they got, where the poor old widow lady, she'd passed away, and that was empty. Well, then you remember, they went in there. They were very happy, and I was very happy for them.
I don't want to see the old days back. Every bad thing gets to sound pleasant enough when time's passed. But that weren't pleasant then, that's a fact. We had depressing jobs which lasted so long. It made life seem worthless. Now you just sit on the harvester. A lot of the tough slogging on the farm ain't really necessary no more, but you won't stop it. That's an East Anglian thing. We used to be proud of how we did a task. Now they're proud of how much they can shift in a day. You can't blame them. The farmers don't want quality work no more. They want young men who will stay with their tractors until the moon is up.
How was that then? Think you're going to be pleased, don't you?
Yeah. I'm not going up there. No, I'm not. I'm not going up there. I'm a married woman.
Yeah. What are we going to do about the lady then, Cliff?
I wonder who the lady's going to be.
Good old boy, that's time you brought that. I can do all that.
Good Phil. Good old boy. Good old boy. Oh, good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm not gone.
We'll be down there directly now, son. Don't you worry.
Come on and none of that. Don't let him none of that. Just his size, just his size. Just his size, just his size. Put that on him and make a pretty little boy. Hey! And I got to come in and see you this afternoon.
The lady sat atop of the last load to leave the field. Afterwards, we all went shouting home. Shouting in the empty old fields. Largesse. I don't know why, that's what we did. Largesse. We'd shout so loud that the boys in the next village would shout back. Stacking was the next job, then thrashing. I was always reckoned you had to thrash a stack in a day. But there weren't no rest after the harvest. The year had begun again, you see.
Right. Because we can't find fault with the tractors.
No.
They'll do as much now after tea as we used to do in the day, won't they?
Of course they do now.
Oh, them old horses had some nice work now, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They did. There's a lot of work on that too. What's
They're a little bit merry tonight, yes. Rather forgetting themselves, if one must run out of one. Just occasionally.
He was very generous. Well,
Yes, yes, and then I think they made up their mind in a hurry, yes.
Or someone else might have taken.
Yes, it might have been taken.
Home then.
You look tired.
Yeah, I am.
Let's go upstairs then.
Well, I put wrong. He won't hug it, but you won't alter him, would you? No, no. And you, what do you want doing? You won't alter him. No.
Then you've got to remember sometimes Tom might think about his own father.
Yeah.
Quite upset by it.
something for you. Let's have a sip. Right, here you go. Right, Tony? Right, yeah. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.
There's such a lot of machinery used in farming now. The men are going down, down, down on the farms, and the machines up, up, up. What men are left have got to be real good, different from what they used to be. We wore our bodies to death. You only wear out a few machines. To be perched on the top of a 130 horsepower tractor is to be perched on the top of your tree.
Sure you mentioned it?
No, not a word. When did these come?
I sorted them out on the bed this morning when I went and took his clothes out.
But you don't know anything about it?
No. I was hoping you'd tell me something about it.
No, he's never said a word to me.
Oh, my God. Well, we
Where's he going, then?
Well, don't that point to it? I can't make it out at all. No wonder he's been quiet all the week. I knew there was something on his mind.
What's all this about, then?
Tom?
I'm sorry.
Anna.
It's all right, I'm sorry. I'm just being silly, that's all. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just didn't know about you going and everything. Well, do you want me to come with you?
Of course I do.
When did you think about going?
I don't know, really. I got all the things, you know, all the leaflets.
Wish you'd told me first, Tom.
I would have done, but I, you know, I tried to several times, but I just didn't get around to it. I would have told you, if your mum went. She should have been poking her nose in, really. No, I don't know what happened to her. I worry sometimes, really. If I don't go, I shall regret it all my life. I know that. I'll just end up with my granddad. He tried to get away, poor old bloke. He just ended up the same, didn't he? It's a load of memories. You know, I just don't want to end up like that. I want to get away. You know, years ago, they used to go in the army. At least they used to get away for a couple of years. I didn't even have to do national service, did I?
It's just a bit of a shock.
We used to make friends and that. Stand around here and then, you know, like granddad. Got nothing really, had he?
He's got his friends, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, you can make friends there.
I'm not going. I'm not going.
You had to learn never to answer a word. You doesn't say nothing. We feared so much. We even feared the weather. Today, a farmer must pay for the week, whatever the weather. But we were always being sent home. We dreaded the rain. That washed our few shillings away.
You just be off home together then.
Home!
We'll get nothing done today. Let's set in for the day, I reckon.
Damn, we lost a day and a half last week.
Summer's coming.
That damn little woman. Come on together, us.
We had to close down our union branch because nobody could afford to pay the fourpence a week membership fee. I remember the week this happened. I drew 15 and 6 from the farmer, and after I'd given my wife 12 shillings and paid my union fourpence and my rent 3 and a penny, I had a penny left. So I threw it across the field. I'd worked hard. A penny was what a child had. I weren't having that. I'd sooner have nothing.
Lazy devil's down in here now. But you won't be out there in the wet if you ain't going to get paid, would you? I think you lazy buggers ought to get out and get to work. Well, I still think this is a con to let them go.
And I'll stick to it too. For if between union and you I must choose, I've plenty to.
That took a brave man to show his politics in Suffolk. If you weren't a Tory, you were a troublemaker.
Yeah, what's he pay you? Damn, when you work, you don't get a damn sight. The damn sure thing now he sent us home, we shan't.
Money for nothing, work for nothing, don't they?
Tight old burger. I don't know. I don't expect he's very wet, deal. He got a bloody good suit on that run off there that I noticed.
Side your bread's buttered, I'm sure you can see. So you must decide between union or me.
We took our poorness naturally. We knew within a little what we were going to get, and there would never be no more. We ought to be thankful to be as we are today. Whatever would our poor old mothers and fathers have thought of it if they could see all the money we get now? We know that it don't go far, but we touch it. Your gran went many year ago. She were a good sort, your gran. I could read to her from the paper of an evening. But as for writing, I can just about sign my name for my money. She did all the writing. We were often hard up, but we ate well. Your gran made her own bread, and there was something cooked every day, no matter how broke we were. Today, they make a dinner out of nothing. You can hear the paper packs being torn open, and in 5 minutes that's dinner. I don't call that dinner.
You owe me a shilling. You only gave me 11 this week.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. You
I was
only...
off a bob this week.
Well, you can't do that.
Can't do nothing about it.
You can go and ask.
Get the sack.
We can't just lose a shilling every week. A shilling's a lot of money. It's no good. I mean, we got one of these. I mean, chances are we'll have more.
Everybody else is the same round here.
You have to ask him. If not, you'll have to change your job. Get another job.
Got a good job with the horses. Best job on the farm.
It's no good, though. All the farms are going down, aren't they?
Things might get better.
What's wrong with going to Newmarket? There's lots of horses there.
It's miles away.
We could live there.
You don't know what people are like out that way, do you?
Well, they don't know what we're like here, do they? Well, my brother went to Canada. He got a good job there.
You don't know, it's just here saying it.
Well, you could work on the railway.
Ain't work, is it? So what are you talking about is a damn railway?
Well, they seem to be doing all right from it.
Well, you go out on the fields and do some work like the other women.
I'm not taking him in the fields. For God's sake, do something. You sit there doing nothing forever. You can't even make a horse move, can you?
Do you mean?
Do you
No,
say please?
I don't know what's got into you,
Do you
honestly,
say
I don't.
please move?
Please move.
The horse?
They just move. They know who's master when I'm with them, don't they?
Who is? The horse?
I am.
Are you?
Yes.
You're just like my father. You sit there hunched up like him, like an old man.
Still a young man, aren't I?
Well, why don't you get out and do something then?
You keep bloody well moaning all the time.
Don't you swear in here on Sundays. Want you to say you're sorry for that.
And if I will.
Don't it mean anything to you swearing on a Sunday?
So the Lord has done anything for us?
Yes, he has. He provides.
I ain't said anything.
Want you to say sorry for that.
I ain't gonna bloody well apologise.
Yes, you are. Say you're sorry.
I'm not going to.
Say you're sorry.
The women never lost their independence during the bad days as the men did. We men were beaten because the farms took every ounce of our physical strength and left us with nothing. It was the farm against our bodies, and the farm always won. The farms used to swallow up men as they swallowed up muck. There's a lot of beaten men in the Suffolk villages, and some of these men are surprisingly young. You don't find women in this condition, no matter how hard their lives have been.
Oh, have a look, honey.
Looking back on my life, I can't ever recall ever making a decision, except the once, when I walked to Newmarket. Otherwise, one thing just leads to another.
What time are you off in the morning then?
About 6:30.
You to give us a lift?
Yeah, I'm going Ipswich way.
I'll just give us a lift to the station, that'll be all right.
Hey, Billy.
What are you doing here?
Come sit down then.
Have you been out with the lads?
Yeah, I just had a wander around. Stopped at the pub and had a couple.
We looked for you when we went by the cottage, but couldn't see you.
I didn't go around that way.
We were just saying there's a lot to be done up there. I don't think he ever cleaned it, did he?
Oh, yeah, he cleaned it in his way, but he didn't like things interfered with it. Like you see, poor old Gran, she used to have them just so, and I think he liked to have the memory as she had them.
Yeah.
I brought something back.
It's lovely, isn't it?
I can tell some tales too. He went swimming. There's a whole lot of boys. You know what it was, them days, no bathing huts or anything. He used to undress beside the bank, put these clothes down, and because he used to treasure this watch, that was all. Nobody must look at it or hold it, you know, it was his.
Yeah.
And he hid it up in his old boot.
Put that watch back.
No. You come and get it.
Put it back in the boot. Put it back.
You come and get it. Come on.
And you do it.
I think she thought, well, he'll never come out after me, but however he did. He chased this girl, you know, down the bank, and it was dark before he got back to get his clothes.
Who was a girl in?
That was your Gran. The old ladies used to say, He's like his old watch. He's all right once he's wound up. Poor Aunt Ida, I think she enjoyed herself at the finish, don't you?
She's terrible. I think she was right tipsy when she went, wasn't she? Yeah. She was staggering around up there.
She's only fond of you, you know. She said to me when you come in the kitchen, she said, I've got some nice things we'll do for her bottom drawer, dear. I've got a lot of bed linen you could have, Jane, to make a start, too.
That's probably a good idea. Aunt Ida was drunk. If she'd heard some of those jokes.
Yeah. That'd be nice, so nice to see that house all redecorated out after all them gloomy old colours. Still, you'll be able to do that different, won't you, dear?
Yeah. Is that watch silver?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah?
I told you about the little cot what I'd found in the back bedroom.
Yeah. It must be worth a bit then, if it is real silver.
Do you know, you can buy ever such pretty muslin that could all be lined out. I know I'm thinking ahead, but still, that's nice to think of these things, isn't it?
In the old days, son followed father. One or two broke away, but it didn't seem a natural thing to do. They used to say that farm working was bad pay, but a good life. But there weren't all that much difference in pay between the farm worker and the bricklayer. Not like now. So now everybody's leaving. They don't want the farms no more. They don't want to be beholden to the farmer. Men like myself, who followed father's footsteps, we're a finished race. Boys today won't take their father's footsteps. That's exactly where they refuse to tread.
Got Ipswich Station?
I already told you I have.
Where are you going from there, then?
Up to London? Why are you asking all these questions?
Just curious.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go up to London.
Do Jean know, then?
Well, not... So, I suppose.
In other words, you haven't told her?
Well, not really.
Oh. Nobody know?
I suppose you're the only one now I'm going, really. There's old Dinger!
Yeah?
What are you doing on, Dinger?
What are you doing there?
What are you doing on? You look as though you're killing that hedge. You want to cut it off, look.
Yeah.
Silly old bugger. Go on, cut it off.
Cut it
Go
off.
on, you silly old bugger. Cut it off.
Poor old son.
Of course, he got an idea into his head, my brother, that he'd like to get a job at Newmarket. You know, as a
Remember he told me he walked to Newmarket to get a job once? Poor old boy.
To Newmarket. He wanted to get a job in the stables.
Times were so bad, I thought I'd never go to Newmarket. Newmarket was crowded with village boys who had a handy way with horses. They hoped the toffs would fancy him and put them in the racing stables. So we walked there. 40 mile there and 40 mile back.
They hadn't got a vacancy, so back he
Walked all
come
the
home.
way, then never got it and walked back.
He walked the whole way. That was 40 miles there and 40 mile back.
I never got the job, you see. Fancy leaving the village, they said. Whatever next? But I would have gone if I could. Several did. Who would I have been if I hadn't footed it back home?